You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I've got your weekly spoilers for June 23rd through the 27th. We're going to talk about Tracy groveling, Nina begging, and Sonny absolutely stunned. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Now let's get right into the action coming next week. Big stuff. Monday, June 23rd is season 62, episode 199 of GH. And we've got Tracy talking to Brook Lynn, and she asks if she has heard from or spoken to Gio. So she hasn't, and Brook Lynn tells her granny that she has so much she wants to say to her son, but she is trying to give Gio space. But Tracy tells Brook Lynn, don't give up, have faith. And then she wants some advice from her granddaughter, and Tracy says she has something to run by her. So Brook Lynn wants to know if Tracy needs a lawyer or help hiding a body, and her granny laughs and tells BLQ that she has agreed to an offer from Drew, but she wonders if she is really going to go through with it. And she hears about it, and Brook Lynn tells Tracy she may need to swallow her pride and do it. And if you remember, basically, Drew framed Tracy and is blackmailing her that if she'll give him back the Quartermaine name, then he won't press forward with the whole ketamine thing where he has framed her for drugging him. So they have a statement they wanted to read. I don't think she's going to read that. I think she's going to be vague and put a very Tracy spin on it. I'm excited to see it. So Drew is looking forward to this. He gets together with sketchy lawyer Martin Gray and said it's going to be the second best thing to happen all day. Obviously, the best thing was him convincing Willow to marry him, which I figured he would make happen. She said, not right now, and of course he wasn't going to let it go. Tracy makes a spectacle in public. So this is obviously the press conference that Martin and Drew want her to do. The question is, will Tracy do what she's been advised to do by everybody and bite the bullet, do what Drew wants, so he's got his guard down, and then everybody can come for him? Jordan spends some time with Curtis, and they are reminiscing about their past. And that is nothing but trouble for Portia, you know? So Jordan tells Curtis that something that they're discussing from their past was the best feeling ever. Meanwhile, something really gets to Portia, and it could be Curtis getting closer to Jordan again. She may feel threatened. It may be Drew coming back around just to be horrible to her. Kai shares his plans with Trina. Remember, Kai had said he wasn't going to take Drew's internship offer because of the whole going to DC thing. And then he told Kai, oh, it's okay, you can work from here and just come to DC every now and then. So he tells her, and she is not happy at all. Also on Monday, we have Nina completely stunned because Willow says she's going to marry Drew. And of course, Nina is going to try and talk her daughter out of this. She's going to tell Willow that she shouldn't rush into this and that waiting will be worth it. I'm sure she's going to try and give her some rationale about, you know, giving it time, letting things cool off, then, you know, trying to talk to Michael, whatever. Nina's going to do whatever she can to try and talk Willow out of her engagement to Drew. It's not going to work. Carly asked Michael if he is willing to keep Willow out of his children's lives for good. And also this week, although we don't know the date, but it may be Monday, Willow goes and tells Michael that she knows he's not going to like this, but she's got something to tell him. She's engaged to his Uncle Drew. Then on Tuesday, June 24th, it's season 62, episode 200. Nina is frustrated. She's anxious. You know, she wants Drew out of Willow's life. Everything's getting worse. Drew is now blackmailing her and Portia, and he's just running amok and such a villain right now. If I didn't dislike Drufus so much, you know, I like a good villain. That's the thing. You guys know that if you listen here regularly, because, you know, I think Ava's fun. I always thought Franco was fun. Cesar Faison, Helena. I like a good villain. Drew's a terrible villain. I can't stand him. I'm with you guys. So Nina goes to somebody unlikely looking for some help. Could be Carly, could be Michael. Just, I think she would make a deal with the devil right now to get Willow away from Drew. Carly is begging Michael about something, and it's, you know, maybe not to let Willow see the kids, to, maybe she is thinking about he should cut them out of their lives since she does not want those kids around Drew, and now Willow is going to marry him. So Drew gets some important info, and I wonder if it's about Michael and Curtis's plans. And Portia completely flips out. It could be on Drew, it could be on Curtis, it could be on Jordan for hanging out around Curtis again. And speaking of him, he reassures his daughter, Trina, and it may be that he's going to take down Drew and get him out of Kai's life once and for all. Wednesday, June 25th, season 62, episode 201 of General Hospital. Dante and Brook Lynn are talking about their son, Gio. I'm guessing how to make things right with him and, get close to him and put this terrible thing behind them all. Alexis goes over to GH looking for Elizabeth. So Christina may tell her mom that Liz knows what she did. Alexis may want to thank Liz for not turning Christina in. If she does approach her, I bet Liz is going to say basically that Sam is the reason why. Their family's had enough losses. Martin gets some bad news, and I wonder if it's that Liz will not sue on that car wreck case. Marco delivers something. I wonder if his mom, Natalia, signed off on that agreement that the DA was making, because it seems like it's probably something about her, unless he's going and taking flowers to Lucas or something. Cody follows orders. Obviously, this is Christina and her scheme for Cody to seduce Ava. Then on Thursday, June 26th, it's episode 202 of the current season, and Carly talks with Sonny, and she comes out of that conversation worried, and it may be about what's going on with Sidwell. Carly may be worried about Sonny's safety after hearing this. Dante gets a new perspective from, of all people, Jason. And it's likely about Gio and this mess. Dante did chew Jason out about Danny running amok, but things may have cooled down between them. Jason may tell him Gio will come around and is lucky to have them as parents. Hopefully it's very conciliatory. Lulu advises Lucas, which should be interesting. And Brook Lynn sees something that disturbs her, and I wonder if it's Gio talking with Lulu, because that would be just too much. Marco discovers something. Maybe he's going to find out Sidwell paid off the judge, something about Natalia. We'll see. And then we're going to wrap up next week on Friday, June 27th with season 62, episode 203 of GH. Jason and Carly are thinking back on the past. Maybe all this custody stuff and, secret babies is reminding them of their own origins. Daisy's christening ceremony happens on Friday. Sasha, Michael, his family's there, probably the Scorpios. Everybody's together, so is something going to happen? Because Sonny gets one heck of a shock, so maybe some kind of danger. Maybe he finds out Natalia's going to testify against him. Somebody has some difficult questions for Anna. I wonder if it's D.A. Turner grilling her about her friendship with Sonny again. Chase and Brook Lynn realize something. Maybe this is some result of her looking into Britt and Rocco and Lulu. I feel like this is all heading into that Kelly Tebow return as either Britt or a doppelganger or some kind of twin. We'll see. It happens in just a few weeks.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.